Philosopher 80 Jones. Hey,
Jack Lost TV.
I want to take you through yearly, I guess you could say, something that an individual could do once a year, once a month, whatnot, but this would be good for somebody once a year. So every year, you know how a year, whether it's a lunar year or a Gregorian year, a year is a year. It's a cycle, okay? It's different shifts. It's 4 different shifts. A lot of other smaller shifts in between that shifts. Then you got the hourly or the Horusly hourly shifts, okay? But this is the point. This is something you could do to clear your energy, something that you could do to clear everything that has happened to you, old karmic energy that has happened to you for a whole year, okay? You're gonna actually do this with me. So what you wanna do is basically, I'm not gonna tell you to meditate, but I guess you could say harness or remember all the negative things that have happened to you within the last year. And here comes the ice cream truck. If you want some ice cream. I guess that'll be our background music. So all the negative things that has ever happened to you. I ain't talking about your karma. You gonna get your karma. If you did bad shit, karma gotta come. So that's just gonna happen. But just things, just negative experiences, negative people, negative things. Anything negative that you want to get rid of, this is how you could clear it. So one of the first things you want to do is have it in your heart. From your mind and your spirit, put it in your heart. Why? Because you're taking it from your pineal, okay? You're taking it from your pineal and you're universally grabbing it from the ether or the ether, whatever you want to call it, that has been bothering you in your thoughts. So you harnessing that and you grabbing that and you dragging it down and you putting it in your heart. You don't want to speak it. Don't speak it, because then you putting it on earth and it's out here and it got to manifest again. So just put it in your heart, and what you want to do is you want to go find a rock. Now, finding a certain type of rock or a specific type of rock is very important. This is why the bigger problems that you had, if you had a mother lode, you want to find a big rock, okay? You don't want to have a mother lode problem like you almost lost your house or you're on the verge of losing your house and you go find a pebble like, oh, this individual is about to lose their house. So let's find a pebble. Oh, yes. 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 No, that's not what we want to do. Now, if you had little small rinky-dink problems, yeah, you could grab that. But let's hypothetically say that you've been having a rough year, okay? So what I'm doing now is I'm actually looking for a rough year rock. Yes, copyright. It's called a rough year rock. That's what we call it. We have them on our website. It's called a rough year rock. So what you want to do is you want to take this rock. Now I'm gonna just you could grab one on the ground. I ain't saying that you gotta use the ones that we have, but the ones that we have do have special, I'm gonna just say, intentions. That's a better way to put it. And they're positive intentions, not the negative. We don't do negative intentions because then negative karma come back. So that's why we don't do negative intentions. Karma's karma. So what we want to do right now, I'm gonna grab this one because I'm gonna go with this one. See, I'm looking at this one. I need to find a bigger one because we had to overcome some things this year that was kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we persevered. It ain't nothing. Look at this. The base of a palm tree. Interesting. But let's find a nice size rock that we can say, well, oh, here we go. We got a couple of them over here. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna go with this one. Go with this one. That's nice. This is nice and hefty. So what you want to do is you want to take this rock, okay? That's a pretty rock right there. So what you want to do is you want to take this rock and everything that was in your heart, you put inside this rock. Now it's time to speak, because when you speak it, you want to speak with intention. I'm giving you an example. This is not my personal, I'm just giving you an example. So if I was to say, my dog got ran over by a car and I'm sad and I got to get over the depression, I would speak me getting over my depression and how I felt about that depression, and I'm leaving it in this rock. An example. Man, fuck this shit. I'm getting past this, man. My dog died. I'm going to just get another one. They ain't going to stop me from getting another dog. I'm going to get the one that I want. That's just an example. No, you're not nuts. What you're doing is you're releasing the energy, okay? You're literally manifesting the energy, because when I just did that, it wasn't even real, and I was intense, and I felt it. That's why I had to calm down. And I was squeezing the rock, because if you know anything about kinetic energy, like a boxer, kinetic energy comes from the ground. It goes from the ground through your leg, it goes up through your body, and then you punch. Boom! So really, you punching from the power of the earth with the rubber band action of your muscles swaying back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's how you doing with this rock and your energy. But the energy that you get, and you just can't physically see it, but you definitely feel it, especially when you start cussing the rock out. Another thing, people are like, why you cuss so much? Why would I hold all that intense energy in my being and my body stressed out because they want to release it? Why would I do that? I just release it and get it out. It is what it is. Easy explanation. But anyway, so let me give you an example. Dog died. This is not real, universe. This is an example. Look at that. Dog died. I'm only gonna say that one. I ain't gonna put nothing else. Dog died. Sad. Look at him. Dog died. Sad. You want to get another. You want to get past the depression so that you can find it in your heart to care for another dog, and you'll not fear the loss of the new dog. You'll actually look forward to the new experiences while that new dog is alive. You see what I'm saying? So you take that intention to get over the pain from your old dog to get a new dog. Universe, thank you for allowing me to have the power through you to harness my depression and put it in this rock and allow it to exit my body as it is released forever. I'm not telling you to do this. This is something you could do that might help. Then you take the rock and you squeeze it as hard as you can without hurting yourself, of course. And you take it and you throw it in the ocean or whatever body of water that you cannot retrieve it from. Never to return to me ever again. So there's no reason to go back and visit that pain anymore, because where is it? It's in the ocean. The universe, nature is taking care of it. If you know anything about the ocean brings life. The ocean gives fish the oxygen in the water. They bottle ocean water for energy, all kind of stuff. I ain't going through all that. That's a whole nother lesson. But this is something you could do that'll help you release. I personally would recommend writing a list. I don't care if that list 50 pages, whatever. Write your list Set your intention on getting past everything on the list. Harness the intention in the rock. Take that rock, yell at it, cuss it out, scream at it. If they did something to you, cuss the rock out like it was them. If you're releasing that person, squeeze it, take it, and you whoosh, throw it in the ocean. Or whatever body of water. I can't go get that. Like, even if I wanted to, I can't go get it. Mentally, I know what I did. Spiritually, spirit know what I did. And my heart, because I believe it and it's real to me, it's in the ocean. So there's no point in me going back to negative thoughts about having fear of not getting a new pet and not being capable of loving it or whatever. It's not real. It's only an example. I don't even got no pets right now. So no, it's not real. But that is something you can do. That's all I got. Okay, I'm gonna keep it simple. I ain't gonna ramble on. I'm not telling you to do it, but what I will say is, as a therapist and an individual behavior therapist as well, I have assisted many in this, and it helped. Some go back to their old thoughts, but what this does, it creates a new habit and a new mindset to move forward. It's the equivalent of saying you tired of being out of shape and you get your ass up and go to the gym. It's the same thing. How? Because you're putting forth an action toward a new action, and you're releasing your old lazy self to a new self that wanna have a new energy in the future. That's all we're doing, is changing our energy from the future, and this is the transition into our new ace. Till next time, Philosopher A.D. Jones, the God Creator. You heard?